Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am here with one of the very first deck profiles of the extravaganza. I'm joined by Youri,
Hello.
who is the bubble man of the Netherlands at this point. Uh,
Yeah,
famously
several.
taken that role upon him. He got 5th place at the top 4 giant card event. Just sadly
Yeah,
not enough. So you went 4-1 with a very interesting Paleozoic deck list.
yeah.
Now, I played against this
Froggies.
myself. I talked to some of your opponents, and we
Oh,
all agreed that this was some of the most obnoxious decks we have ever faced.
yeah. It was. I saw this on the DB Grinder deck, YouTube, and I fell in love. It was Paleozoic, one of my favorite decks, of course. I needed to try it out together with a friend of mine, Luc Vermeulen,
Hmm.
and we both played it. He dropped like after round three, but uh, this deck is amazing. Uh, I I don't think it's consistent enough to top like a YCS or something. But these smaller events like the Dutch extravaganza, maybe a German extravaganza, they can actually top those. But I don't think it's consistent enough to like do a blowout event like a YCS or something.
Yeah, that's very fair and understandable. So you are
Yeah.
playing some spice in here. This is just a wild list, so let's jump straight into this.
Yeah. So it's Paleozoic frogs. So we're playing triple swap frog, of course. The basic engine like the of the frogs. These eight are staple.
Hmm.
Whatever frog build you play, these are staple. Like double Ronin, triple dupe, and triple swap frog. For the rest of the monsters, we don't play any hand traps or something. We only play two backjack.
Okay.
At the moment, we don't play Fiend Grieving. This is just a normal summon.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, I know it sounds weird, but I'm actually doubting about playing Fiend Grieving, but because it's actually a good card against like Drytron or something, but or against Elec. Uh, but this is just a normal summon. You make Linkaribo with it, and you see in a bit why Linkaribo is good in this deck. But these are the monsters, and the rest are all traps. There's no single spell to be found in this entire deck, not the
All
side deck,
right.
not the main deck.
That's
So,
scary.
and these are 41 cards, so I mean, these are a lot of traps. So that's why I fell in love with the deck.
Of course, there are more than 20 traps, so you really must play it.
I didn't even count them. I think these are 10 monsters, so these are 31 traps. Okay, so the Paleozoic counts are Triple Olenoides, the MST one, Canadia, the Book of Moon one, Morala is the foolish trap cards. We're only playing two Dynamiscus. I know it sounds weird because it's the best one, but the discard is not always live in this deck because you don't play any plus cards like Reckless Greed or the pot cards. So it's not always live, and yeah, okay, you cannot always have the backjack on hand
Yeah,
that you want
exactly.
to discard. And then the best card of the deck of the Paleozoics is the Linian Kodiak three times.
Yep.
And also, you see in a bit why this is so great. I'll let him sit here for a bit. Some staple cards are Strike. I think this is the only staple cards you'll see in this deck.
Glad to see there's one
Because
good card.
yeah, you don't play cards like Ice Dragon's Prison, Torrential Tributes, Compulse or something. I don't play those at the moment. I'll play triple Lost Winds because you can reset it. Yeah. Play triple Trap Trick. This basically a staple. But now the strange things happens. I play triple Needle Bug Nest.
Hmm.
Uh, Ashbait.
Nice.
No, this basically this fills your grave with Paleozoics or frogs or Blackjack. But the cards you actually want to mill this mills five for the people at home who don't want to read the cards. Needle Bug Nest mills you five cards. Nothing else. No cost. it just mills 5 cards. The card you want to mill is Rise to Full Height.
Oh boy.
And here's where it gets annoying. Uh, the field effect of Rise to Full Height is just boost your defense by doubling it. But the grave effect is where it shines. You can banish it, it's a quick effect because it's trap cards, to target a monster on your side of the field. And your opponent can only attack that monster and cannot attack anything else for the rest of the turn. So let's say I have the Linkuriboh on the field. I can just target the Linkuriboh, and they have to attack the Linkuriboh. But if the Linkuriboh leaves the field, they can't attack.
Yeah.
So this deck just do a lot of standby phase plays by fueling the graveyards, summoning a lot of Paleozooic monsters, and then use Rise to Full Height. And because these are all unaffected by monster effects, they can't attack it because Rise to Full Height. They can't blow it up at cards like Access Code or the banish it with like the Tri Brigade cards and everything. So they can't get rid of it. Like Dark Hole, Raigeki, nobody plays that shit. So Torrential, everything are like the only real outs in this format. Like Ice Dragon's Prison. So we just built a board of Paleozoics in my opponent's turn, and then we just start spamming in my turn. Like
Yeah.
Totally Awesomes, Obabinias, Canadias, Animalacaris.
Yeah.
So that, yeah. And then just another engine card is the Phantom Knights of Lost Fembrace. What this card does is the last 2 cards, by the way, is it summons himself as level 2 monsters by targeting a monster on the opponent's side of the field, and it loses 600 attack. But why do we play this? Because if the monster you targeted for losing 600 is still on the field, well, all Phantom Knight monsters on the field cannot be destroyed by battle.
Oh.
So if I target, for example, one of your monsters, I summon this cannot be destroyed by battle. So if I rush to full height this guy, nothing can be destroyed by battle for the rest of the turn.
Oh my god, this is such a deck list.
It stalls a lot, but in the end, it goes more.
Yeah, so that's exactly what happens when we played. You just kept looping Rise to Full Heights with the Paleozoic guy that shuffles banished back.
I did it a lot against you. You had like access code and
yeah, I couldn't clear the field. It was so annoying.
Yeah.
You had like Paleos on the field, which I couldn't clear with my monster effects, but I only played monster effects and I couldn't kill anything by battle. And the moment that I did something, I could not add, like I had a battle phase, but I couldn't attack. It was such.
Yeah.
It was very degenerate. If it goes off, then your opponent is just not doing anything. It's actually really solid.
If it rise to full height loop, it's crazy. The deck is really crazy. Yeah, and then the extra deck, yeah, of course, it's triple toad. You can actually easily play 2 toads, but I think 3 is always mandatory because a lot of the times you just send the toads and you want to take something else back, like a frog monster. 2 Pabinia and an Almalacaris. These guys are unaffected by monster effects as well. So if you get these on the field against like a Herald or something, and the only sad part is that the Herald can also negate special summons. That was one of the things I forgot when I sent in the deck list. But yeah. So I also play a Sky Cavalry Centaurea as a Dragoon out. 1 Downward Magician to put on the toads to make the Zeus one of the 2 Zeus's 4 materials. But what's the best thing about Zeus in this deck? I can just go with Zeus, and these stay on the field because they are unaffected by monster effects. Same with all the Paleozoic monsters. And so I can just spam the whole field full and then just activate Zeus, and I don't care about it. Like my field stays the same. And if I make Zeus with the toad, I can detach the toad and then just activate toad effect in the graveyard, add back the swap frog.
Yeah.
And that's just the synergy like these actually just have in the deck, and that makes it amazing.
Yeah.
The one link Rebo for the backjack, one Nightmare Phoenix, one Nightmare Unicorn. I wanted to play the Cerberus as well, but I couldn't find it for some reason. I just found it, so maybe I
Oh, nice.
played it another time. One Boral Sword Dragon, and I played one Topologic Bomber Dragon because I couldn't fix an access code. I don't have it. I don't have money for some reason. But this won me the game in round 2, so I'm round 3. So
And that card is
I'm
really good against your
happy.
deck as well, right?
Yeah, Topologic Bomber Dragon is actually amazing. I'm gonna keep it in the deck. It's actually amazing. Like this won me the game against Danilo, so this it's actually a really amazing card. So yeah, the side deck is where it underperformed, I think. 3 lava golems and 2 sphere modes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where it's really underperformed. Like this, I think it's good against Drytron and Dragon Link, I think, but against Tri Brigade, I don't think it's really useful. Triple Song Judgment and the Order, so I don't really get blown out that much. Yeah, Triple Heavy Storm Duster for other back row decks, so I have kind of in the grind game. And the last addition to the deck, I was really thinking about what should I do to win the grind game against decks like Drytron, Tri Brigade. So I was thinking, Broken Line, but that sucks. I was thinking about a lot of cards. So in the end, it went down to Rivalry of Warlords. Didn't test it enough, but I put it in like at midnight yesterday. But because if I could Lava Golem or Sphere Mode them, I can just Rivalry of Warlords them, and then let them keep one of the not machine cards on the field, or one not fairies on the field, and then the Rivalry of Warlords them. I was thinking, because Drytron was actually the deck where I was very scared of, and yeah, still I'm actually.
Well,
But
lucky for
yeah,
you, there were only 2 Drytron players at the entire event.
yeah, apparently. Yeah, I knew about you and Sam, but
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen, right?
play tested against the deck like once, and I got beat 7-0. So
Okay, yeah, that's very explanatory why you are so scared of that deck. All right, cool,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
great.
So that's the deck. Yeah.
Any shoutouts you want to give?
Yeah. Shoutouts, of course, to CardGuild, best team. Shoutouts to Luc Vermeulen, my buddy from the CardGuild locals, who we decided to build this to test this deck together. And yeah, sadly he didn't do so well with the deck, but it's amazing to have a fellow Paleo player who's so enthusiastic about the deck.
Yeah.
And I don't know who the guy is who created this build, but you can find him on DB Grinder, like Abyss Fat or something. Is his dueling book name? But I just shout out to this guy, man. He built this deck for some, I think, but I love it. So
Nice.
yeah.
All right, cool, great.
Yeah.
So yeah, shoutouts to CardGuild for organizing and hosting the event. It was a very
Yes,
quick
of
and
course.
swift day 1 event, and I'm looking forward to
Oh yeah.
tomorrow.
And happy birthday to Jorrit.
And happy birthday to Youri. Yeah, that's true. It's his birthday today. He was the head judge on the previous event. So good luck tomorrow, Youri, for the main event. And if Youri wins or anything else, then I will definitely put it in the comment section. I will let you guys and give him some love. So yeah, for all Paleozooic enthusiasts out there, I guess there's another build you can play instead of the good traps that you've been playing for a while. So yeah, thank you, Youri, for showing the deck off, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.